Hello and welcome. Don't change that dial. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the Trixie Show.
Chloe, this way. We're finally off the airbase scenic route. What should we do now? Please exit onto the Royal Avenue from here and head to Grand Cell. My men are causing enough of a diversion that security should be stretched pretty thinly. If everything looks okay, you keep on to the Bracer Guild without getting spotted. I understand. Oh, but what about you? I'll hold the enemy off here. I should be able to buy you a little extra time. No, you can't. I can't go on my own. I'll fight at your side. We all have something to protect. I will stay here for my convictions and my duty. And most importantly for you, my lady. Forgive my impertinence, but you are of paramount importance to me. I will guard you with my life, and I ask only that you remember me as your friend and confidant. I understand, Julia. But please, promise me you won't do anything reckless, and that we will meet again in better circumstances and take tea with my grandmother. I'll bake for you. I'll try a new recipe and bake you something sweet and delicious. I look forward to it. Now please, hurry. See, look after her for me. Well now, they've finally caught up. Three men and 5 dogs. I think you underestimate me. As he taught me how to wield a blade, the time to truly use it has come. I, Julia Schwarz, commander of the Royal Guardsmen, will not yield. See? Scree? I'll be alright. I want you to go back to see to Julia. I can't bear to just leave her. Scree! Thank you. It's just like she said, security is much lighter this way. I have to get to the Bracer Guild quickly. Rain. Isn't now around when Estelle and Joshua were supposed to arrive in town? Can't be. The Intelligence Division Special Ops vessel. They're actually operating in broad daylight? Oh. Why, fancy meeting you here. Chloe Rins, enrolled at the Social Studies program at Genis Royal Academy. If I could have a quick word with you. Erebonian Embassy. dark cloud looms over the royal city, and yeah, it signals a passion most black, or yea, it signals a passion most black. But so fascinating a shade of black it seems. You are such an idiot. Am I perchance dreaming? Mueller, my boon companion, have you come all this way, all the long roads to the imperial capital just to see me? How delicious. On what wing did you fly hither? Major Vander. Wind? What are you talking about? I'm here because I've had to follow your stupid ass all over Idios's damned creation. Do you have any idea how much time this has cost me? Please, my dear, don't hide behind such base profanities. Your lips spit venom, but the fire in your eyes show the depths of worry that drove you onward to my side. Love, it's truly blind. That doesn't even make... No more words, dear Mueller. Fly to my embrace. I came here because I'm trying to bring you information that you asked for, but I'm guessing you'd rather hug than talk. Lo, I'm hoist with my own petard. Very well, let us talk. Yes, like sane people? As you wish. What news, my lord? What news for your humble Olivier? No? No. All right, no clowning then. Don't play like that, brother. Give a man some information. Lay it on me, man. You're making me stupider just by being around you. Okay, I'll tell you. Just stop opening your mouth and making sounds come out of it. Huzzah! Regarding the guy we were talking about before, I managed to pick up his trail. From what I found, he was at one of the Erebonian Bracer Guilds until about a month ago. Oh? Over the past several months, all of the guild branches in the Empire have been attacked, one after another. Seems he was supposed to be investigating why. Attacked, you say? I should think it unlikely, but might these have been perpetrated by some military unit somewhere? You picked up on it. 2. It's not the world of 10 years ago anymore, though. As far as I know, no military force has been given marching orders. I bet that someone hired Jaegers to pull this off. Anyway, our boy's trail stopped for a while, right when that case was solved. Oh dear. Oh dear. I took such pains coming to Liberal, and it would seem that I was following a wild goose. I guess so. But if the man we're after isn't here, there's no real reason to stick around, is there? That storm you are talking about is going to be worse than expected. A lot worse. You should come back to the Imperial capital before you get caught in it. Ever a jester. How could I bear to part with the opportunity to play a role in the finest opera ever? What? Tell me you're not actually thinking of. I am, you might say, already in costume. Sadly, the lead is unavailable, so the understudies must be used. I have the utmost faith that between the two of them, they will put on a grand performance. Final chapter. Turmoil in the Royal City, the Legend of Heroes. Trails in the Sky. So you were able to get the professor out safely? And you even got the logic unit back? I don't even have the words. Thank you, both of you. Well, we didn't really do all that much. Really, we were there as backup for Agate. If you really want to express your gratitude, I'd suggest you direct it toward him, since he kept the professor safe. I certainly will. It'll be nice when all this craziness ends. All we can do now is put our faith in Agate. It does seem that Colonel Richard has something in mind for Grand Cell, however. He needs to use that black ornament, that thing he called the Gospel. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it's used for, but we've been asked by the professor to talk to Her Majesty about it. Ouch. That's when you know things have gotten very, very serious. I'm pretty sure that the professor is on good terms with her. It's not unusual for him to have access to top secret information. Anyway, that's the gist of our request from him, unlikely as it sounds. Kalika, do you think it would be safe for us to go to Grand Cell given the current climate? There's currently no evidence to suggest that you were involved with the security breach at the fort, so it should be fine. Indeed, I'd advise you to go there before a full investigation is begun. It's quite likely that a thorough search of the central factory will be performed. Agreed, which means that now's the time to figure out what to do about it. I wish both of you the best of luck on your journey. Please be sure to deliver the professor's message. You can count on us. Consider it in Her Majesty's hands. Take care of yourself, Mr. Murdoch. Yep, now's not the time to let my guard down with the army around. So I'll be off now. Safe journey to you. Well then, I guess there's no time like the present, huh? We should try to get an audience with Her Majesty as soon as we can. If that's the plan, we need to take the next airliner out. It would take us half a day to reach Grand Cell on foot. An airship would only take an hour. Yeah, that's true. I kinda thought it'd be cool to walk all the way around the kingdom, but oh well. Alright, wait just a moment. Racer Guild. Good afternoon. Always a pleasure. Yes, if you would please. 2 to Grand Cell. Right, yes. Bill it to the usual account. Thank you. Goodbye. What was all that about? Was that the reception desk at the terminal? Yes, you now have guaranteed seats on a Grand Cell bound airliner. We are paying your way, so all you need to do is check in. Also, take this with you. Received recommendation. Whoa, wait, what? This isn't really necessary. You've already done so much for us. The tickets are simply a business expense related to delivering the professor's message. The letter of recommendation is for the superlative job you did in rescuing the professor. Accept it and be proud of what you've accomplished. Alright. Thank you, Kalika. This is simply my duty. Now your flight leaves at 11. You want to get to the terminal before then. Those who have time to check in. Adios. Keep you well on your travels. Okay, let's see how much money I have. Hello there. I heard from Kalika. Shall we get you squared away? That'd be great. Please fill out these forms. Thank you. Here are your tickets. Make sure you show these on the boarding. Hey, wasn't this the cat? Yep. He's the one who sneaked through that shipping container. His name's Antoine, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Aw. You scared me half to death. I hope you take some time to think about why what you did was wrong. Yeah? Nope, not listening. I think he's playing dumb. Hey, there you are. Hi, Gustav. The factory chief told me that the rescue went off without a hitch. The professor's always been a mentor of sorts to all the engineers, so I just wanted to say thanks on behalf of everyone here. Well, we couldn't have pulled it off without you and your crew's help. Tina was so surprised that I thought her eyes might pop out. So that really was on purpose? Well, to fool the enemy, sometimes you have to fool your allies first. So, what business do you have at the gate? The professor asked us to go to Grand Cell. We're a little early for the 11 o'clock flight. Yeah, well, it also looks to be a little late. There's still time to drop off your bags, so I think you can take it easy in town for a bit. That sounds like fun. Hey, you too. Well, if it ain't Gerald. What's going on? Did something happen? Perfect, you're all here. To be honest, we've had some trouble. What kind of trouble? Well, we've received a communique from the Airship Corporation. It looks like the ship will be arriving a few hours late. What? Okay. What's going on here? More Sky Bandit trouble? Well, something like that anyway. Seems to me that the terrorists staged an ambush to disrupt the Queen's birthday celebration. All ships are grounded at port while the military conducts inspections. That would mean they're probably looking for the professor's group. Which means that the ship that's bound for Grand Cell is being held up in Iran. Apparently a military guard ship is coming here from Lyston Fortress instead. Ah, I get it. But if that's the case, you're going to be extremely busy soon, aren't you? No kidding, I've got to explain the situation to the customers. Which means that you two have a good chunk of time to kill. Just thought of something. If you want to wait at the Bracer Guild, I can get in touch with you there. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Oh, this stinks like last year's diapers. If the military's coming here, I know they'll want to check out the Leibniz. I better have a talk with the factory chief. Yeah, if I check up on what happened yesterday, that won't be good. Be careful, whatever you do. I ain't so senile that I need a couple of punk kids to tell me to be careful. Take it easy, you two. Joshua, this doesn't look so hot. Yeah, this could put the airline in danger. We've got time, so maybe we should take the highway. Oh man, and it's been so long since I last got to ride on an airship too. This was all your fault, Colonel Richard. Well, try to look at it as an ongoing opportunity to advance your training. I guess we need to cancel our reservations at the reception desk. Hey, it's you. Told you before I don't know when the ship's leaving. So you just wait at the Bracer Guild? Actually, there's no change of plan. Can we still cancel? Sure, that's no problem. Hey, that's a military patrol vessel. It's here early. Well, gotta go. Bye. Thank you for your help. No worries, come back and see us again sometime. Well, things are certainly bustling around here. First, I believe I'll go see the factory chief. I have to admire the colonel for planning all this. Okay, Hart, anytime you want to go back to normal running speed will be just fine. If we waste any more time here, those intelligence division people will catch up with us. We should head to town while we have time. Okay. We take the east road to get to Grand Cell, right? Right. And the Sackheim Gate is to the north along the Ritter Roadway. So now we get to go to Grand Cell and see what's next. Sanctifying Gate. So, this is the Sanctifying Gate. It looks a lot like the Garune Gate back in Roland. Well, both gates cut through the same wall. Annenberg Wall completely surrounds the Grand Cell region. It was built almost 1,000 years ago, but it's solid enough that it held off the Imperial forces. It sure looks like it'd take more than a few guns to knock it down. Still, it looks like a tourist attraction, one where you could climb up to the top and check out the view. So you planning to get up there and sprint all along the walls, are you? I didn't say that. I was just thinking that. It'd be nice for us to have a nice quiet lunch together. Just, the two of us. And just, talk about whatever. Isn't that what we always do anyway? Never mind. Let's just get the paperwork done and move on to Grand Saul. Okay, maybe it's just me. But are you mad about something? It's just you. Let's just go in and forget this conversation. Girls can be so difficult. Hello, welcome to Sanctum Gate. We need you to fill out some paperwork before we can let you go on to the Capitol. Okay, can you give us the paperwork? Thank you. Please sign here. What's with you kids these days? Are you brave or are you just crazy? Are you some kind of hiking date on the highway? What? A date? It's nothing like that. We're brother and sister. Honey, you don't look like siblings, but you do have the same last name, I guess. Okay, you're ready to go. Estelle, you seem very preoccupied all of a sudden. Are you okay? Do you want to stop and rest? No, I'm fine. Let's just get to the Capitol. If you're sure. Well, if you two aren't on a date, are you going to see the martial arts competition? Martial arts competition? Wrong again? There's an annual martial arts competition held in the Royal Grand Arena. And it was originally only for the Royal Guardsmen elite, but now it's open to any willing fighter. I believe the preliminaries are starting this afternoon. Ooh, that sounds like fun. It's definitely right up your alley, Estelle. The Queen will be there in person, so the admission fees are being discounted. And if I weren't working, I'd be there for myself by now. Sorry to hear it. Of course, I'd rather be participating than watching. See if all this training's paid off yet or not. I can imagine. But if they've already started the preliminaries, it'd be impossible for you to get in. We've got a job to finish too, don't forget. You'll just have to make do in the stands. Too bad. Sir? Is something wrong? That emblem on your chest. I didn't notice it because of your age, but are you two racers? That's right. Is there a problem? No, not a problem, exactly. Jeez, I never thought. Soldier, are you loitering while you're on duty? Sir, is there a problem here? Well, sir, it's just that these two, they're bracers, sir. Bracers, huh? You two. I'd like a few minutes of your time, if that's alright. We do need to get to the Capitol. Is that so? The Capitol? May I ask the nature of your business in the Capitol? What? Well, we've got a job. What kind of job? The professor, No. I mean, how do I put this? I'm sorry. But we have an official guild contract. Our business with our client is a private matter. Sounds suspicious to me. I'm afraid you're going to have to explain yourselves. Look, I don't see what the big problem is. Well, we received information from military high command. The Royal Guardsmen have revolted against the Queen and are staging terrorist attacks. And it seems that some of these terrorists may have disguised themselves as bracers. So we're under orders to detain anyone claiming to be a bracer, pending investigation. What? That's enough, soldier. Sorry, but we're under strict orders. Until we can confirm your identification, you're to remain here at same time. You can't be serious. Why do... there you are. Why I've been waiting for you. If you finished your paperwork, let's get going. What? I apologize, Professor. It seems we've hit a small snag that might delay our departure somewhat. Just a moment here. Who are... Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a specialist of archaeology, Professor Alba. I'm from Northumbria State, and I'm here in Liberal for investigative research. Have you processed this man's identification? Yes, sir. His passport checks out, and the Grand Cell History Museum will vouch for him as well. I see. And everything appears to check out. I apologize for the delay, Professor Alba. So what relationship do you have with these two? Yeah, well, they're bracers. They saved my life quite a number of times. So I decided to have them accompany me to the capital. Isn't that correct, Joshua? Estelle? Yes. That's it, all right. Well, it seems you have enough proof of your identity. I apologize to you both for the misunderstanding. No, it's not a problem. We know how it is to have strict protocols. No hard feelings at all. I swear, I'm going to get wrinkles if there are any more surprises. I mean, you started playing along so fast with the professor, I thought I had forgotten our assignment for a moment. Hardly. I'd hoped you'd catch on a little bit quicker, though. Excuse me for the poor performance, Mr. Silvertongue. Not all of us can just lie with such a straight face. What was that? Never mind. Sorry to surprise you. It just seemed you two were in some trouble, so I spoke up. Should I not have? Oh no, we were definitely in some trouble back there. Thank you, Professor Alba. We appreciate your help. My way of returning the favor. Still though, what was that argument all about anyway? I heard something about some terrorist attack. It seems there's a gang of criminals out there who've been causing trouble while disguised as normal citizens, and the two of us were suspected of being in said gang. Yeah, can you believe that? I swear, every single person in the military has a massive stick up there. I see. Very troubling indeed. The situation and the imagery. By the way, I heard that the incident at Carnelia Tower wound up getting complicated. How did that turn out for you? Well, there were a few loose ends, but for the most part we managed to get things done. I expected you to do well. I had to tell you two had the beginnings of great bracers in you from the moment we met. I'm happy to see I was right. We don't deserve that. We've still got a lot to learn. We're still in training as it is. But, Professor, what brings you to a place like this? Naturally, I'm on my way to the capital. I was originally going to take a ship, but I found myself short of funds. Oh well, archaeologists need to exercise too, so the walk should do me good. You don't have to beat yourself up like that. But still, you sure are poor. We scholars of the humanities all have financial issues, especially archaeology. Any money I make goes straight to the next excavation. It's too bad. But we were sure we're lucky running into you back there. Do you want to come along with us to the capital? Now, just a moment, Estelle. I'm sure the professor is very busy with his own. I'd love to. The road to the capital can be dangerous, so having you two nearby would be a relief. Not that it's all that far to the capital anyway. Well, if you don't mind then, we would be honored. It's settled then. Let's get going. That Sanders cuts the tab of anybody who enjoys their meal. I'm worried if this store is making any profits at all. Apologize for misunderstanding. If your birthday celebration is close, we can't afford to be lax with the inspection procedures. Royal Avenue, huh? Hey, you there. Looks like an army unit. No tourists are allowed at the Irby Royal Villa. Did you not see the ordinance that was just posted all over the city streets? Actually, we're not citizens of Grand Cell. We just recently came here by way of Sanctum Gate. Travelers, eh? Hard to believe anyone would want to walk on the highways with terrorist activity going on. Talk about reckless. Setting aside the terrorist discussion for a second, what's the Irby Royal Villa? It's a small palace to the east where the royal family resides. I was given to understand that the townsfolk often went there to relax. Sorry, but it's off limits for now. The army's using it as the base of operations for investigating the terrorist activities. You don't say. The roads nearby aren't off limits, but I'd suggest you keep away just to make sure no one mistakes you for one of the bad guys. Well, that's certainly grim. Personally, being not to go somewhere just makes me want to go and see what all the fuss is about. What I say, want to poke around and see what we can see? It's not that I'm not curious. We just did get that warning, so I think it's best to hold off. There may actually be terrorists, like the soldier said. Well, I think the intelligence division is just using the royal guardsmen and bracers as scapegoats. Estelle, you really need to not say things like that out loud. If someone overhears you, then we're apt to get caught up in it. And you're right. Intelligence, what now? Let's see. Sorry, it's nothing. Anyway, let's head on to the city. Alright. Oh, alright, you kids are no fun. Grancel South Block, huh? Wow, this city's freaking huge! Dad used to take me here a long time ago. But was it really this big then? Well, it is the biggest city in the kingdom. Grancel Castle is just past the main road. That's where the Queen lives. There's also the Grancel Cathedral, the Grand Arena, and all the embassies for the surrounding nations. Say, you sure know a lot about this city. You must have been here before, right? Yes, when I was little. No matter how many times I see it, this city still amazes me with its beauty. Purely in terms of scale, I believe the Imperial and Republican capitals are larger. But neither feels as elegant and refined as Grancel does. I'm glad to hear it, since it's nice to hear a foreigner complimenting your home country. Which reminds me, what do you plan to do now, Professor? Are you going to be okay with staying in a hotel? I have something else in mind. I intend to go bug the folks at the History Museum. Oh, cool. Grancel has one of those? They find ancient artifacts and put them on display there. Yes, and I'll be staying there as the guest associate member. You should just stop by to visit if you get the chance. Museums are awfully formal for my taste. If we do come by, are you going to give us a bunch of lessons? If that is your wish, then I shall certainly do my best. Just kidding. Though I do think that checking out all these exhibits would be fun. Yeah, if you'll excuse me. Well, he's being as happy-go-lucky as ever. What's this guest associate thing, though? Is he a famous scholar or something? Yes, most likely. I should probably stop in the local guild branch before we do anything else. Not only do we need to change our branch affiliation, we can discuss the right approach to delivering the professor's message. Yeah, you're right. Think about how are we even going to get an audience with Her Majesty anyway? And there's no way that would be as simple as just walking up to the castle and saying, "Hi!" Fisherman's Guild of Guild for you guys? Indeed there is. So you guys like fishing then? Oh my. Oh. Bar. Okay, I've upgraded their weapons, their armor, and their shoes. What's the guild? There's the hotel. Elnan, may fortune smile upon you. With everyone together, I think we may just succeed. Great. Now you've got it. If you're participating, I expect nothing less than everything you've got. Right, we can't let those army goons beat us. Now then, we have to get going soon. Pardon the intrusion. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Oh, Karna! Wow, fancy meeting you here. Ah, yes, and we met once during the whole Sky Bandit incident. You were the rookies with Scheherazade, right? Long time no see. What brings you all to Grand Cell? I'll field that one. They have to hurry or else they'll be late. Whoops, you're right. Sorry, two. We'll talk later. We've got to be going. See you later, rookies. Pardon me. It must be so awesome to be a full-fledged bracer. Indeed, they all look pretty tough. But you were talking about something when we came in? Was that what I think it was? Indeed so. You're all leaving to participate in the big fighting tournament. The martial arts competition. Whoa. Sorry. I'm Estelle Bright, currently of this Ice Branch. I'm Joshua Bright, of the same affiliation. I'm Elnan. I'm with the Grand Cell Branch. Miss Kalika got in touch with me and informed me that you two would be coming soon. Can I get you to go ahead and change your affiliation now? Certainly. They signed assignment change forms. Excellent. I bid you welcome to the Grand Cell branch of the Bracer Guild. Personally, I've been looking quite forward to your arrival. You are the children of Cassius, are you not? Yes. I suppose you know him? Oh yes, I'm ever in his debt. Is it true he set out on a journey from which he has not yet returned? Yeah, he hasn't been home in quite some time. He did write us a letter, but he failed to mention where he was or what he was doing. We've traveled everywhere from Roland to Zeiss, but we've heard no news of his whereabouts. Which I suppose makes it unlikely that he's still in the country. That's a pity. The Army's current counter-terrorism activities have made it difficult for us to do our jobs. With a former soldier like Cassius among us, I'd hoped it might smooth things over. Is something wrong? Well, actually, we know what's going on behind the scenes with all of that. Eh? Well, let's tell you everything that happened with the incident in Zeiss. Estelle and Joshua explained what they'd learned in Leiston Fortress, as well as Professor Russell's request. What? What's wrong? No, nothing. It's all just a lot to take in. So Colonel Richard is actually in control of the Royal Army, and the counter-terrorism is just a big farce put on by the Intelligence Division of Special Forces? That's just a little difficult to believe, but it's true. Talk with Cleek at the Zeiss branch and she'll confirm our story. It's alright. It's not that I don't believe you. On the contrary, a few pieces of the puzzle have just fallen into place, as it were. However, Colonel Richard is an extremely popular man in this city. Though it pains me to say so, I've been sympathetic to him all this time. And the citizens would never dream that the Colonel would be involved in any sort of conspiracy. I figured as much. The Intelligence Division has played everyone for fools. The Bracer Guild cannot directly interfere with military matters, but neither can we simply stand back and watch. First of all, did you accept the Professor's request? Absolutely. The question is, how do we get an audience with Her Majesty? That is an issue. Ordinarily, a guild letter alone would be enough to get you in. Really? No way! No need to worry then. Estelle, I really don't think it's going to be quite that simple. No matter how you look at it, the royal guards that are supposed to be protecting the castle are being treated as terrorists. Do you understand what that means? Well, I think it means that it seems likely. What I was getting is that the Colonel probably has a stronghold on Grancell Castle Legion on Leiston Fortress. And if we presented that letter, it'd likely get crumpled up. What? And how are we supposed to get in to talk to the Queen? We could possibly sneak in, like we did at Leiston Fortress. But I doubt they'd be so foolish as to fall for the same trick twice. Well, in that case, why don't we just try going like normal and see what happens? If we play our cards right, we might get some useful info out of the gatekeeper. Fine by me, but just one piece of advice. Keep the fact that we want to see the Queen to yourself. If Colonel Richard gets wind of it, he'll likely cause us no end of trouble. Oh, okay. And I believe it would be a good idea to keep this whole matter under wraps for the time being. We must gather more intel. Just so you know, the Royal Castle is just off the main street, directly to the north. Go ahead and get what information you can, but use the utmost caution. You bet, Mr. Elman. We'll let you know if we find anything. Requests? What? Wow, so that's Grancel Castle. It's gorgeous. I guess it really is fit for a queen. It's not just pretty, it's also solidly built. For instance, look at the main gate. Yeah, I don't think getting through there would be an easy task. Which means I guess we'll have to talk to those soldiers there. Well, steel your nerves and let's give it a shot. Okay, we're just country folk, here on vacation and checking out the castle. And we just thought we'd try and catch a glimpse of Her Majesty since we're here. Does that sound okay to you? You know, you're just really good at coming up with that kind of stuff. Not that it doesn't come in handy, but still, I'll take that as a compliment. Okay, now smile and act natural. Hello there. Good afternoon. Welcome to Grancel Castle. Please state your business. Oh, we're just getting here from Roland. We're taking in the sights, you might say. We were wondering if there was any chance we might get a tour of the castle. I get it. I'm sorry, but access to the castle is restricted to authorized personnel only. Security's been tighter, what with the terrorism scares. Once the terrorists are caught, the tours will probably open up again. Really? Dang. There goes my dream of seeing the Queen in real life. Well, not necessarily. She always addresses the people from her terrace during the birthday celebration. You could see her then. Fair warning though, Her Majesty hasn't been in the best of health these days. I don't know if she'll be able to manage her traditional greeting. Huh? Her Majesty is ill? Yes, I hear it's because of stress. Or maybe from the shock of learning the Royal Guardsmen were involved in a terrorist plot. She hasn't been seen much lately. I believe she's resting in her private quarters. Oh. Damn the Guardsmen. How could they just turn traitor like that? Never did like those damn elitist jerks anyway. But Lieutenant Schwartz has always been so kind and considerate to everyone. She even taught us court etiquette and how to wield the sword. It's hard for me to picture someone like that as a terrorist. Of course it's hard. She probably left because she felt responsible for her men's actions. Poor Lieutenant Schwartz. I don't suppose she had a little crush on Lieutenant, dude. Yeah, it seems so. Anyway, yes, the castle's off limits. Sorry, but you can't go inside. I guess that's that. I'm just a tad bit worried. If Her Majesty has taken sick, we've seen to her daily affairs running the country. Yes, it's certainly a natural enough concern. For now, there's someone acting as her proxy, on paper. How's that work? Literally, on paper. I can't picture someone like him ever actually making any real governmental decisions. Hey, watch what you say. Though I admit I would have thought that duty would fall to the princess. And you tell me to watch what I say? What's that? Speak of the devil. I've never been so insulted. The tournament should have already begun, and I'm not there. Bill, why didn't you wake me sooner? This is all your fault. I'm terribly sorry, Your Grace. But I was merely trying to look after your mental well-being. For the last 2 days you've been in the banquet hall drinking and singing, consuming exclusively beer and donuts while reading your morning comics. I feel it should come as no surprise that you overslept. Silence, Phil. I'm not in the mood to listen to your chastisements. As the future king, I can do what I want whenever I want. Bah, time is short. Come on, we must hurry to the grand arena. By any chance, was that... We know. Don't even say it. That's His Grace, the Duke, acting proxy for Her Majesty. Wow, suddenly I fear for the entire country. Well, don't worry too much. He has a very reliable assistant, and it's thanks to him that we haven't had any major incidents lately. Do tell. Colonel Richard of the Royal Army Intelligence Division. Since the Duke is more of this playboy sort, the Colonel handles all the government's affairs. I knew it. You're pushing harder into the core of the kingdom than I'd expected. So try not to let this whole thing get you down. Ransel's got plenty of other famous places you can check out. Yeah, you're in the royal city after all. Just go at your own pace. You're right, we will. Thank you, both, for your kindness. Well, that was informative. I can't believe that the Duke is supposed to be acting on behalf of the Queen, though. Real power is probably in the hands of Colonel Richard. What's more, no one around him has any clue that he's the one pulling all the strings. Being able to control the flow of information must be an extremely useful tool. You're not supposed to envy the enemy. And anyway, it looks like the Duke is going to that fighting tournament. Can we go too? Yeah. If nothing else, we need to keep an eye on what he's up to. That settles it then. Which way was it to the Grand Arena? I believe it's in the East Block. So back to the main road, then east. Welcome to the Grand Arena. Would you like a ticket? Yes, 2 please. Preliminaries are in progress right now, but the main event will last for 3 days, starting tomorrow. For which day would you like your ticket? The preliminary matches would be good. Alright then. You're already more than halfway finished, though. Would that be a problem? Nope, no problem at all. Okay. Bad value, but hey, not my money. Your tickets. Oh wow, this room is gorgeous. This is the entrance hall. All my seats are on the 2nd floor apparently. Oh, well, look at all these people. There's some serious enthusiasm in there. Just find the numbers sector. This supposed to be a major event. Wonder how far the prelim rounds go. Thank you for your patience. The 7th round is now starting. Oh, looks like they're starting up. Let's go find ourselves a place to sit down. Southside, Blue Team. Border Patrol, 2nd Regiment Team. That's the 2nd Lieutenant Seaman. I thought the matches were one-on-one. I guess this one's a team outing? First one is individual bouts only though. North side, red team. Racer Guild, Grand Cell Branch. Team captain is Kurt. Hey, it's Karma's team. Oh, I got here just in time to see them fight. This begins the 7th preliminary match. Both teams, go to your starting places. Change your positions. Begin.
By my art, become hard as steel. By my art, be calming as ocean waves.
Here I go! You're done!
KO. Winner is Kurt's team. Woohoo! Go Karna. That was a good match. Soldiers move well, but bracers are better at working as a team. Yeah, you could use the moves for teaching lessons. Wow, I don't know what it is, but watching martial artists at work really gets me hyped up. I wish they'd put off going to the castle. I would have liked to see this from the beginning. Yeah, I know how you feel. But part of being an adult is putting one's own feelings aside in favor of doing what needs to be done. Well, I like not being an adult yet. Next up, we have the 8th preliminary match. First, with the remaining competitors, step forward. South side, blue team. Team Raven, captain is Belden. Wow, what are those guys doing here? Oh yeah, it's that group from the warehouse district in Ron. I see the competition is open to the public. Scout, stormbombs. They don't really deserve to be counted among professional soldiers and martial artists. North side red team, from neighboring Calvert Republic appearing alone, is Zin. Zin? Another familiar face, huh? Small world. But fighting alone is going to be a real handicap for him. No kidding. He may be fighting a bunch of punks, but if they surround him, he's in real trouble. Then will compete in his prelim bout solo, with no team to stand at his side. He fights at a considerable disadvantage, but his prodigious skill will make this match a sight to behold. We ask all in attendance to understand the arrangement. This begins the 8th preliminary match. Both teams, go to your starting places. Ready? Begin. Hey, oh, winner is Sin. Yeah! Go Sin. That'll show what bracers are made of. Looks like I was winning over nothing. This build, speed, and technique can become a real force to be reckoned with. For anyone else, though, I say 4 on 1. Yeah, seriously. The current match will mark the end of the preliminaries. 8 teams will be competing in the no-holds-barred matches. The competition opens tomorrow, and over 3 days, the Ultimate Champions will be decided. Now, we will hear some words from the tournament sponsor, Duke Dunnan. Ahem. My dear ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your efforts in today's fine matches. I regret that government affairs forced me to miss the first half of them, but I was here for the second half, and what I saw was an exciting and enjoyable display of technique and talent. The distressing news of recent terrorist activities has had an unfortunate impact on Her Majesty's health, but I ask that you take heart. She has entrusted her governmental duties to me, Dunnan von Oslis, and I will do all that I can to live up to your expectations. Let us all remember the spirit and enthusiasm we feel during this competition and recall it in the days ahead. I hope you all enjoy Charles' no-hold-barred Battle Royale. I'm not used to hearing the Duke speak so decently. He probably just memorized something written by the Intelligence Division staff. Ah, yes. The winner of the competition will not only receive a prize in Europe, but will also get a special gift from me. Your grace, I'm certain that this is wise. Miss Silence, this is a fine opportunity to show my generosity. This gift is to be a written invitation to the Royal Court dinner party at Grancell Castle, to be held in 3 days. Sadly, Her Majesty's presence will be missed. Will be attended by celebrated persons of great renown. Arrangements have been made for only the finest royal and noble cuisine to be served. I trust that this will serve as incentive for those competing to excel in dance. Hey Joshua, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yes, it would be ideal if Karna got that invitation. If they win the championship, they'll be allowed into the castle. It'll all be above board. That could give her the chance to get that message to Her Majesty. Or are you thinking of something else? No, that's it. But I hate the idea of leaving someone else to deliver the professor's message. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. I'd have no objections. Shall we try to catch them in the waiting room before they leave the arena? Sure. Let's see, Karna's team came out from the North Gate, right? Right, if they're still there, that's where we'll probably will find them. Karna, hi everyone. Congrats on making it through the preliminaries. Hey, it's Syndicates. Oh, hey guys. You here to watch the fights? Yes, and we had a chance to see yours. That was a great match. Thanks. I'm glad to hear you say that. I don't get the sudden change to make it a team competition, though. And me neither. It's weird. But it's been okay so far. All of our members are in one piece. Master Zen must be worried, though. Oh, you know Zen too? I don't know if I'd say that, but I know the name. He's a famous racer in the Republic. People call him Zen the Immovable. He apparently came to Liberal specifically to win this tournament. Then the promoters threw a wrench into the works and changed it from single to team competition. And I'm betting that his grace is the one behind that idea. Either way, Master Zen still had no choice but to register as a one-man team. Ah, okay. The Duke is a pain in the ass no matter where he goes. No argument there. Still, this is going to make it hard for him to really show what he can do. No kidding. It's too bad no one's around to fight beside him. Say. Well. Maybe. What just happened? We all got this creepy seriously. No, we were just thinking. What would you say to teaming up with Zin in a later no-hold-barred fight? Well, Wait, what? Teaming up with him. Is that even allowed? It's not his fault that the rules of the competition were changed at the last minute. Well, the court rules can be changed. Then I think we've got some wiggle room. Oh my goodness. There really are no other bracers available that we could ask. Sherazard's busy, and we haven't been able to contact Agate. Similar story for everyone else, really. I don't think Cassius is even in the country. If those two joined up, they'd probably be accused of cheating on John with Musical. Our chance to beat that team would be something like 10,000 to 1. Anyway, we should focus on what's ahead rather than what ifs. Find Zin before the day's out, and if he agrees to let you join him, we should still have plenty of time to register. Oh, okay. Oops, what's your respawn? I hope you give this some serious thought, but for now we have to go. Bye, newbies. Here's hoping to see you in the ring. What do you think, Stella? Sure won't be talking shop to something else entirely. You okay? Yeah. That's it. Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, almighty ideas. Thank you so much for your bountiful favor. You're cracked. Think about it. We can be in the martial arts competition, and we can help Zin in the process. Not to mention, check out that awesome castle, and be part of the big, final, ultimate, super duper intense battle royale. We can kill 3 birds with 1 stone. You really want to do this that badly? We haven't even entered yet, much less make it into the final match. It would be nice to be able to handle the professor's request by ourselves, though, assuming we even made it through that list. Yeah, think of how awesome it would be to win. Plus, we can't just leave Zen twisting in the room. Let's go find out who's on his team. I don't have any idea who he is, actually. Don't confuse the issue with facts. Just settle down for 2 seconds, please. Let's go back to the guild and report to Elman. He's also the one who feels like he knows Zen is. Yes, Zen requested the bracer send him some helping hands. I hadn't said anything to you guys since you're working on that request from the professor, but thanks to the whim of his grace, we can handle both tasks at once. Nice to see his selfishness work in our favor for once. When we think about participating in the martial arts competition, well, I think there's merit in allowing a skill which is practiced to be used without restraint. And with 2 bracer teams participating, our chances of gaining access to the castle are doubled. You needn't even get the others involved until and unless you lose. Personally, I think it's a splendid idea. Woohoo! That's my kind of encouragement. So, any clue where we might be able to find Zin? More often than not, he's in the bar down the street. Failing that, he stays at the Calvary Republic's embassy. Gotcha. Makes sense, since that's where he's from. Embassy's in the same block as the arena. We can stick our heads in the door at the bar along the way. Okay. Oh, by the way, where are you planning to stay while you're here? Well, we could stay in a hotel. If I'm not mistaken, the Northern Block was the largest hotel in the entire kingdom. It's the Hotel Lowenbaum. It may also allow us to cover the cost of your room. The Grand Cell branch can afford it. Oh, really? That's too much, honestly. We couldn't possibly. Considered a necessary expense in the course of completing the professor's request. Wish I could provide more. Nah, just a good room's good by me. Very well then, we accept your offer. I'll book your room then. Just give your name at the front desk this evening and someone will help you.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of The Trixie Show. Don't forget to subscribe, like, or even join Miss Trixie for all the upcoming shows.